Good morning, student. Now it's time for your science class, and we'll be starting a new chapter, chapter 7, Safety and First Aid. Let's start. Staying safe is important. To stay safe, we need to follow safety rules that save us from getting injured or hurt. So, to keep ourselves safe, we have to follow few rules that are called safety rules, so that we don't get injured or hurt. Safety rules are to be followed everywhere, at home, at school, and on the road as well. So, safety rules we should always follow, and everywhere, whether it is at home, at school, or on the road. By staying safe, we can enjoy what we are doing. By staying safe, we can enjoy what we are doing. Staying safe at home. So, what are the safety rules that one should follow at home so that one does not get injured or hurt? We may get hurt even inside the house if we are careless. In this regard, I should tell you that we should always be careful regarding each and everything so that we don't get hurt. Because if we stay inside our house also, we should be very much careful so that we don't get hurt. There are safety rules for the kitchen, bathroom, and other parts of the home. Here are some such rules. At home. So at home, that is the kitchen. First we are doing the kitchen part. At kitchen, what safety rules one should follow? Never play or run in the kitchen. Children must never try to light a stove by themselves and must stay away from fire. So one should never run or play at the kitchen, because in that kitchen you must have seen there is a burning thing and very injurious thing kept in the kitchen, like knife, stove, and many other things. Spices, all of that also, if they get into the eyes, you may get burning sensation. So children must never try to light a stove by themselves and must stay away from fire. One must be very careful while stirring food in a wok or utensils while cooking. It is essential to use a cotton cloth or tongue to hold or pick the utensils. So when anyone, whether it's your mother or anyone in the kitchen or yourself, first the children should not enter when you grow an adult. You should always remember, you should not, whenever you stir something in the wok or utensil, you should be very much careful. We should either use some cloth to hold the utensils or tongue. We need to be very careful while using a knife. Make sure to turn the gas off after you finish cooking. Whenever you finish cooking, one should always switch off the gas, and not only after cooking, whenever when the cooking is finished, one should always off from the down portion, that is the burner, you should always off that gas portion also. Do not wear loose clothes while cooking, as they may catch fire. One needs to handle the electronic appliances in the kitchen with care. Electronic appliances like oven, mixie, toaster, blender, all these things one should be very much careful. Never touch appliances or electric sockets with wet hands. Doing so might give you an electric shock. So not only in the kitchen, you should always keep in mind, we should not touch any electronic appliances, whether it's a switchboard or any electronic appliances, with wet hands. Be careful while handling glassware. Broken glass can cause serious injuries. So whenever you are handling any glassware, so be careful. Other safety rules at home. Scissors, cutters, and other sharp things must be handled with care. Children should not use these things without adults' assistance. So whenever you are using all these sharp things at home, always an adult should sit in front of you or should advise you how to use. Running up and down stairs can cause a fall. Be careful while walking on wet floor, or else you might slip and get hurt. So whenever your mother is something has fallen down, or your mother is wiping the house, so never run here from here and there. Medicine should be kept out of reach of children. Insecticides, floor cleaners, and other such harmful, injurious things should always be stored safely. People must be very careful with fire, such as burning candles and matchsticks. Whenever we burn candles or the matchsticks, we just throw like this very casually. But we should not do. We should just keep it at the corner of any nearby places so that it does not. It, let us first off that matchstick. Never open the door to strangers. One must not lean over balconies. One must not talk on the mobile phone or use it while it's getting charged. So this is a very important point. You should one who doesn't know should always know that whenever your mobile is charged, do not use during that time. To prevent fall, one must keep the bathroom floor dry. Children must not use geysers, immersion rods, and other electronic devices without adult supervision. So whenever if you are using any of these electronic appliances, one should always take an adult supervision. Children must not be allowed to use the internet without an adult watching over them. It is important for children to play with age appropriate toys. So for every age there is an appropriate toy that one should play with. For example, toys with small pieces can cause choking in young children. Choking blocks the air passage and makes breathing difficult. So according to the age, one should always buy toys and play with them. Because when young children, if they use the small pieces blocks, it is natural they put everything in their mouth. So this, and if the small pieces can cause choking to the young children. Staying safe at home. Jumping from desks and chairs in the classroom can cause injury. Children should make a queue while boarding and getting down from the school bus. Whenever if you are going in a school bus, always make a queue while boarding and getting down. One should not stretch hands or head out of the bus window. Next, pushing each other or running up and down stairs can lead to fall or injury. Property safety rules should be followed while playing sports such as cricket, hockey and football. Wearing proper sports safety gear is essential. While traveling to school by their own, children should not talk to strangers. Young children should be dropped and picked by their parents or sent through proper school transport. If an unknown person comes and takes yes, your mother is calling, your father is calling, come along with me, so never go with them until you know that person very properly. In case you miss the school bus after school is over, inform your teacher or a staff member. They will call your parents and make arrangements for you to reach home safely. Staying safe on the road. Walkers should use the footpath for walking. We should always walk on the footpath. Never play or run on the road. Look both sides and make sure the road is clear before crossing it. Zebra crossing are safe points for crossing the road. Whenever you cross the road, first look at the left side, then look at the right side, and then cross the road. And always cross the road to the zebra crossing. Wear helmet while riding bicycle. This prevents head injury in case of an fall. Ride on bicycle lane. Bike and scooter riders should always wear helmet. Put on the seat belt while traveling by car. We should always put a seat belt. Talking over the phone while driving can cause accidents. It is important to follow traffic rules and signals. We should always follow the traffic rules and signals that are when we cross the road or when we are on the boarding we are driving a car. We should always follow the traffic rules. Not only by driving the car, but also by crossing the roads. It is safe to get in and out of the car on the footpath side. Flying kites on the road can cause serious accidents. No more. While choosing a helmet, we should make sure that it is fits us properly. A loosely fitted helmet will not be able to protect us from injury. Perfectly fitted helmet is neither loose nor tight. First aid. First aid is the first help or treatment provided to an injured person. What is first aid? The first, immediately whenever something happens, at somebody gets injured at our place, at your house, the first thing that you put medicine, or you put a band-aid, or anything you give medicines to eat, that is the first aid. That is called the first aid, the immediate help that is given to a person who is injured. Giving first aid can save life. It can make the injured person feel a little better till the time the doctor arrives. A first aid kit contains medicines such as band-aid strips, scissors, cotton, antiseptic soap and cream, and other important things needed to give first aid. So you can make at home also first aid box. The first aid box, it contains bandage, Dettol, cotton, and few medicines, common medicines like headache medicine, vomiting, fever, all these medicines, antiseptic soap, cream, cotton, scissors, all these things are there in the first aid box. It is important to learn first aid tips properly before using them on ourselves or others. Here are some first aid tips. Now, if burn, number one, burn. Think someone has got burned. What you should do? First, cool the burn under the cold running water for at least 10 minutes. Then, loosely cover the burn loosely, not tightly. You should cover the burn loosely and see the doctor immediately. Next, broken bone. If somebody gets slipped or gets the bone broken, what your immediate help first aid? What should you do? Support the injury with a pillow, cushion, or something else so that the injured part does not move. Keep it that way till the doctor arrives. Whenever an injured part is that like broken bone, first support the injured with a pillow or cushion, so that the broken part does not move, and call the doctor. Head injury. Let the person relax. If a person gets head injury, let the person relax. Apply cold compress to the injured area. Cold like ice bag. You should apply in the injured area. For example, ice cubes wrapped in a cloth napkin. That should be applied if someone gets the head injury. Then you should call the doctor and wait for the doctor arrives. Cuts and wounds. Clean the wound with water with an antiseptic soap to prevent infection. Apply pressure to stop bleeding. Cover the wound with clean bandage. In case of a deeper wound, see the doctor. Whenever cuts or wounds are there, just clean the wound with water. Apply an antiseptic. Clean with water and an antiseptic soap, and to prevent infection, and apply the pressure on that particular wound so that the bleeding stops, and cover the wound with the clean bandage. Nosebleeds. Sit upright and lean forward. Pinch the nose by using the thumb and index finger. Continue pinching for 5 to 10 minutes. Breathe through your mouth during that time. Don't pick or blow your nose, and don't bend down for several hours after the bleeding occurs. Choking. Whenever, as I said, choking, we should not talk while taking our food. We should not, even while drinking water, we should not laugh or talk, because even water gets choked in our food pipe. Choking occurs when an object gets stuck in the throat or windpipe, blocking the flow of air. Hit the person on his back between the shoulder blades to dislodge the object. We should just look at the picture. Hit on the back to dislodge the object. So we have finished this chapter, and next day I will be giving you question answer and other exercises. Thank you.